Hi, I'm Iyan Breese with IB Training, out here with Casey Arnold.
With Unparalleled Performance.
Today we're at Professional Fitness Institute and we're going to talk about a couple things. Foam rolling, myofascial release, and kind of what myofascia is all about.
So with myofascial release, everyone is wondering, what is myofascial release? So Iyan, can you just explain a little bit, why is it important to use this, what we call a foam roller, and what myofascial release is?
Sure. Let's go back and talk about what myofascia is first, Casey. Myofascia is the connective tissue from your fingertips to your toes to the very top of your head that connects all your bones, joints, ligaments, tissue, connects it all together. Myofascia can hold up to 2,000 pounds of pressure on it before anything can really hurt it or damage it.
So basically it's the protective shield over our muscles.
Correct.
So what do we do to keep that protective shield at the utmost of performance for our bodies, essentially?
That's a good question, Casey. That comes into the foam roller. The foam roller and myofascial release are basically massage tools. Learning how to massage the myofascia or the muscle. Some people would prefer to say muscle instead of myofascia. But it's to help release the tension, the stress that is in the myofascia.
So when we hear, oh, my muscles are tight, or I'm super sore, or man, I'm inflexible, is it really our muscles, Iyan, or is it the fascia that we need to help release?
Casey, in my opinion, it's more the fascia. Because the fascia is just like a muscle, just like a tendon. It gets tight, it gets worked. And the tighter it becomes, the more problems we have with certain movements. Because if we have a pressure point in our neck or trap, more likely it's the myofascia that's extremely tight that we need to release the myofascia before the muscle itself will then begin to release.
That is an excellent point, and that's something that myself included and Iyan face on a daily basis. How do we perfect our bodies so that we can perform at our optimal level? It all starts with making sure that we are preparing ourselves for injury prevention. Foam rolling is injury prevention and myofascial release.
A lot of times I have clients that complain, oh, I'm having knee problems. What can I do? I suggest to them foam rolling. And they're like, I've never done it before. What is it? What is it about? So I teach them how to foam roll their iliac bands to help release some of the pressure off their knees, because I found with most of my clients, if the IT band is overly tight, it will cause the patella to come out of place. Therefore, they're having problems with their knee, having some pains or discomfort. Usually when they roll it out, it alleviates the pain because the fascia is released, allows the joint and the patella to come back in place.
That is absolutely incredible, because as Iyan said earlier, the myofascia is a connective tissue all over our entire body. So as we learn to release that fascia, we then become more flexible and more able to perform the exercises and movements that we need to perform, not only in the gym, but on a daily basis. So with the foam roller, Iyan, it's pretty dense, right? Are there different densities with the foam roller?
Yes, there are. Also different lengths and sizes, depending on what you're looking for. I have found foam rollers that actually have more of a spike to it, which to me was a little different, and I was like, wow, that's a great torture device.
Right.
But yes, there is, Casey. Depending on the type of fascia you're trying to release, how much pressure, where you're trying to apply it at, how you're trying to roll it. There are also half rollers that some people use as well. We're going to also demonstrate a few exercises you can do, or maneuvers with the foam roller that you can do to help release some issues you have.
That sounds great. So, as you all can see, Iyan is now sitting on the foam roller, and what we're going to demonstrate now are just a few key foam rolling techniques that you can use to enhance your ability to move better in the gym by performing these before you exercise. It's always important to foam roll before you exercise and after exercise. So the first movement that I'm going to show you is foam rolling your iliotibial band, or IT band, that runs alongside your quadricep on the outside side. So I'm going to show you how we release that fascia on the outside.
First of all, when I come down onto the roller, I place it just above my hip into my glute area. I'll start to kind of roll back and forth so I know I'm on some meat or some tissue of my glute, and then I'll begin to roll forward. I roll up onto my leg onto my iliac band or my quadricep, and I roll back and forth to loosen the muscle, loosen the myofascia so it begins to release.
Another one, as you just saw, we just did the outside sides of our quadriceps. Now we're working on the larger picture of our lower legs, the bigger picture side known as the rectus femoris. So Iyan's going to show you how to roll out both legs at the same time with your quadriceps.
As I come down onto the foam roller, once again, I'm right at my hips, just below my pelvic area. I'll lay down, put my hands out front to help support, and I'll slowly roll myself forward and roll myself back. If you need to, use your toes to help give you your push and your pull.
The last exercise or foam rolling technique that we're going to demonstrate for you, or that Iyan's going to demonstrate for you, is foam rolling your latissimus dorsi, which is also one of the largest muscles in your back. It really helps to increase your range of motion all the way up and down if we have our latissimus dorsi foam rolled or released.
As I come down onto the foam roller, I'm going to place the roller directly under my armpit on the posterior side of my arm into my shoulder. I'm going to gently roll back a little bit so I feel the distance on how far up my arm I can come, and then I'm going to begin to roll forward, coming down my side. Your lat is all down the side towards your rib cage, and I'm going to roll back and forth. And that's how we roll out the latissimus muscle. So now that we've showed you and talked about the myofascial release, myofascia, and foam rolling, and the benefits of what it can do, my name is Iyan Breese with Casey Arnold at Professional Fitness Institute. Signing off. Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day.